Jambo. Can you say Jambo? That's how you say hello in Swahili. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Wednesday, February 5th, 2020, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. The famous Nike shoes runner Eliud Kipchoge wore for his record-breaking 2-hour marathon have been banned. In fact, the committee voted to ban shoes that have not been in the market for at least 4 months prior to the event. A special technology in the shoe adds a spring boost to perform better, and research confirmed that it added a 4% boost in performance, and that's quite a bit when we talk about seconds. Similarly, a Speedo swimsuit was banned recently when swimmers who wore that swimsuit broke 17 records because it was made of a special material for better performance. Sports committees are making it a point to preserve the integrity of the sport. Otherwise, it would be a matter of gadgets and gears and not about being the best athlete. But Kipchoge doesn't seem to agree. He would rather embrace technology. What would you say? Number 2. The treasured conch shells from islands like the Turks and Caicos are vanishing because people are eating them, and visitors are taking these national symbols home as souvenirs. People are asking the government to make laws that will help save the conch shell from extinction. Natural wonders do make great souvenirs. Soon, some say the water from the Dead Sea should not be carried back as well, or peacock feathers from India will be on the list too. Question is, are we doing enough to protect our very national natural symbols? Number 3. Novak Djokovic won his 8th Australian Open final, making it his 17th Grand Slam title, coming closer to the records of Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. This time, Djokovic beat Dominic Thiem from Austria. A Grand Slam is one of the 4 major tennis events in a calendar year: the Australian Open, the French Open, Wimbledon in London, and the US Open in New York. The Australian Open and US Open are played on hard courts, while the French Open is played on a clay court and Wimbledon is on a grass court. Do you think the type of court a player plays on affects their performance? Perhaps, but some of these great players have mastered all terrains. And now for today's mega matter. So Britain has finally left the EU, and Brexit did finally happen a few days ago. That's 3 years after the people voted for it. So what does that mean for Britain and other parts of the UK? Well, Britain will now behave and trade as it wants, but Scotland sure wants to be a part of the EU, as being a member of a country of the EU has many benefits for people living near that part of the world. Last time Scotland voted for its independence from the UK, that didn't happen, but maybe now it wants to be independent. Would Britain allow that to happen? Let's wait and see. But while it has voted to be more British through Brexit, many are misinterpreting its independence as a way to anglicize everyone in the country. Recently, an area posted that this area is for English speakers only. In today's world, globalization is a boon, and people of all origins add to it. To exclude people on the basis of language sounds very unfair and primitive. It's of course to the advantage of people if they speak the most popular language in the world, but they cannot be penalized for not doing that. Does that sound fair? Today's word of the day is terrain. That's from a Latin word terra, which means land. It helps to know classical languages like Latin and Sanskrit to understand where our modern words are rooted from. And finally, for today's quote of the day, the only way to prove you're a good sport is to lose. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyauntie@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?